the weather patterns have been impacting the demand of consumer durables as well. Let's quickly go across to Mr. B. Thiagarajan, the managing director at Blue Star. Hi, thank you so much for joining us. At the start of the summer season, the industry was pegging a growth of around 20% for FY24, but then these unseasonal rains that Mr. Sharma also was pointing out too had got the forecast down to 8 to 10%. Could you talk to us about how the actual growth in summer was?
See, as far as room air conditioner is concerned, it is a seasonal product. The anticipation was that there will be growth to the extent of at least 20%. In fact, some point of a time it was projected that it will be even 30% growth because of the early onset of summer in February itself. Now, there were unseasonal rains across the country. It was mixed. Some locations sold well in April, some locations sold well in May. On the whole, I do not think the summer season there is going to be significant growth at all. If at all, there is going to be a single digit growth. And still a few more weeks to go before we close the quarter one. But having said that, this I have maintained always that the situation is similar to a rain affected cricket match, right? Then you are getting into a duck with Louis method to arrive at that how you will close the year. But whenever the summer season has been weak, the festival season partially compensates that. And given the penetration rate in the country, I think what
So there are positive cues also lined up despite the unseasonal rain, but competition is something which is heating up. We have seen a lot more brands come in. Can you talk to us about how the competitive intensity is, house pricing, what will it do to your market share?
So our market share stands at around 13.5%. Our goal is to reach a market share of 15% by FY25. That remains unaltered, our goal. And the differentiation is basically the brand. Blue Star is a trusted brand. We entered the residential segment only in 2011. Every year we have improved our market share, and the product is world class. And we have a very strong distribution network, exclusive dealers of Blue Star, or modern retail, or e-commerce, or standalone retailers, regional retailers, and mass distribution. It is a very robust distribution network that we have got, and we are known for our after-sales service. So these are the differentiators. Now, the competition is going to be there because there is going to be huge growth. That's going to happen in this particular place, market segment, because the penetration rate is just 7%. You can imagine how much more it is going to be growing, and therefore there will be competition. We have succeeded in the past, and we will continue to try our best to keep improving our market share.
Given that commodity prices as well are seeing a bit of softness, will that help your margins? And given the higher inventory and a larger inventory and higher margin being paid out to dealers, will, on the flip side, pressure on margins continue?
I think the margin pressure is a reality. Okay, so you have forgotten one more thing. There is a PLI scheme, and therefore huge manufacturing capacity is coming up. In PLI, you can earn the PLI only by showing increase or incremental sale over a base year. Okay, so therefore there will be pressure as far as margin is concerned. That's why a couple of years ago I would have been saying that the EBIT margin of around 10 to 10.5% is possible. We have toned it down. We are saying that EBIT margin of around 8.5, at best 9 could be a reality in this particular product category. And one will have to look at how you can improve your costs in the cost management in terms of logistics as well as the product design. That's what we have been doing. And Sri City, as a facility of Blue Star Climatech Limited, also helps us to save some logistics costs for the southern and western India markets.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on ET Now. And with that, we're completely tagged out on this edition of the show.